What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kevin with Optimized Essentials, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about optimization, how to upgrade or activate your DNA, right? How to unlock the potential of your cells, how to tap into the highest levels of your DNA. Now, this is all a journey, right? This has been a long journey for me, and I've been diving deeper into this because, as some of you may or may not know, supposedly December 21st or somewhere around there, the conjunction of, I believe it was Saturn and Jupiter, are coming into conjunct. And at 0 degrees, we're going to be starting a new cycle, a new age, and that is the Aquarian age, and that is the age of knowledge, light, wisdom, truth. And it's going to upgrade our cells. The sun's energy is going to upgrade our DNA, upgrade our cells, and you want to be in a position that allows you to receive these upgrades to the highest level so that you can truly ascend as light beings, okay? And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a lot of the stuff that I am doing to prepare or just to upgrade my own health, my own cells. And if you haven't noticed, my shirt, COVID 1984. If you want it, I might post a link. I just made it off of Teesprings. But anyways, to get back on track, humans have certain potentials that blows the average mind into darkness, okay? As in, we cannot comprehend the potential that we have as humans. I can't comprehend the potential that we have as humans. I didn't even know we were that powerful. I didn't even know the type of powers that we had. And that's because a lot of it has been kept a secret. A lot of that has been kept from us, from knowing. And as we enter into Aquarian age, as people are becoming smarter, literally everyone that I meet are geniuses. They have like innate potential, innate gifts that are allowing them to tap into their potential as humans. And as we evolve collectively, I'm seeing this more and more. A lot of us truly know a lot, but I'm here to share with you my own gifts, right? My health and fitness journey, my passion for holistic health so that we could upgrade our body, our DNA, our cells together. So without further ado, because I could go on and on, I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that I take to upgrade my body, right? Because it all starts with the foundation, right? The root, the sacral, the solar plexus. That is the first three base foundation. And you might see me look out every now and then because I'm at work. It's a family business, so I can kind of do whatever the fuck I want. I pretty much hold down the shop. I don't have anyone else working for me. So if people come in, I got to pause the video. I hope no one comes in. Pray that God protects the sphere, the spirit, the area, so that we can get this done while I film what I need to film to help you guys. Green juice. Okay, so let's get right into it, guys. I'm going to share with you, this might be a 3-part series on maybe two to three, depending on how much information I get done or how much I end up wanting to cover. I'm going to share with you first the things that I'm using to help clean and detox my body, okay? Now, why is this important? As I mentioned, the base chakras are the foundations, right? How are you going to ascend spiritually if your body is full of shit? Literally and figuratively, okay? If your cells are toxic, if you have heavy metal poisoning, if you're always eating processed food, if you're eating food laced with pesticides, GMOs, toxic chemicals and fertilizers, your body is going to be fighting hard to help you get rid of that shit, okay? And when your body is preoccupied with either trying to improve your digestion, trying to ward off chemicals and toxicity in your body, it basically is using all of its energy to keep yourself alive and to keep yourself clean. So why not help your body out by first cleaning that shit out, detoxing, cleaning, so that your cells are performing at its optimal capacity so that you now have more energy and reserves to focus your energy elsewhere. And that is how you begin the process of activating your potential as a human being. To become superhuman, first you need to have super cells. And the way I do it, as we transition over, to this, this is my current stack, okay? Now, by no means am I affiliated with any of these companies. There's some that I do intend to work with because I have big plans, big future, big visions for what I want to do, but I'm not going to share that now because, I don't want to be that guy who is all talk but has no work to show it. I'd rather show it and let my actions or results speak for themselves, okay? So again, none of these companies I'm affiliated with, but I do intend on working with them. I don't have affiliate links, meaning I don't make any money off of you. I'm just gonna post each one where I found them. The brands, you don't have to stick with the ones that I use. It's just the ones that I'm experimenting with. So all this, half of this stuff is new. Half of this stuff I've been using, so I know how they feel in my body. And honestly, if you're looking for the science, fuck off, all right? I don't have the words or the knowledge, the in-depth, jargon to articulate on a biochemical level what this does to your cells. I just know when I drink this shit, it makes my body feel amazing. So I might turn this off there you go. Maybe a little bit darker, okay. Now I can't really see people, nah. Okay, well, that's fine. If someone comes in, I'll just pause the video. Okay, so, man, I always do this, guys. I always rant a lot and then I end up, taking more time than necessary. Anyways, let's jump right into it. So the very first thing I do in the morning nowadays is this new baby that I got, okay? Pure Black, all right? If you're wondering what this is where the whole jargon and, I haven't even looked into it. I'm just experimenting with it, guys. But this shit works, all right? The first thing that I'm using is Himalayan, it's Shilajit, all right? You can't really see it, but it's like resin. It's called Pure Black. Literally, if I were to put it into words, it tastes and smells like tar, okay? Or gasoline or diesel. But the idea behind Shilajit, the brief stuff that I look into, it's supposedly like a byproduct of I believe it was vegetables and certain types of plant material that has been either decomposed or buried into the deep into the Himalayan mountains over thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years. And it's basically, I would call it fermented superpowers of the most nutrient dense minerals, I don't know if it has vitamins, but minerals that you can find on Earth. I gotta turn this back on because it's kind of bothering me in case I see someone come in. So it's gonna be a little bright. And because it has so much nutrients, right? So much nutrients or bioavailable minerals that your body needs, supposedly fulvic acid and some other random stuff that I haven't really looked into it. And the reason why I don't look into this stuff, guys, I rather let the medicine or the food speak to me, right? I'd rather find out the effects of what it does within my own body than read and pre-program, precondition my mind to the benefits. I'd rather try it for myself first and see what I feel, if that makes sense. So a lot of this stuff, I know the gist of it, and I try it because I resonate with it, and I explain it in terms of my own experience because, one, I'm not inclined to the technicality, the words, the mechanisms behind it. I don't know the rules of the game. I just know how to fucking play, okay? So anyways, this was some expensive shit, okay? I literally dropped almost $1 for this little jar of Pure Black, okay? And when I take it in the morning, these are very subtle shifts, okay? If you're someone who's still sleeping and still not woke, you probably won't be watching this video anyways, but the best way I can describe how this works, as with most of these supplements or nutritional supplements, is that it puts your cells in a prime state, in a receptive state. It basically raises the vibration and frequency of your cells and its capacity to do its work. So these subtle shifts, they're pretty universal no matter which one I take, but they each have their own unique flavor that I can't exactly articulate. It's very hard to describe, but I know that this works in terms of just improving the way my body, my cells respond, okay? I would look into it yourself, okay? The second thing that I've been experimenting with is zeolite. This is a heavy metal detox. If you have amalgam fillings, all right? That shit they put in your teeth that had no idea of. If I could go back in time, that's probably one thing I would say no to, okay? Yes, you get cavities, but I'm pretty sure there are natural ways, natural remedies to get rid of your cavities. But because we're all indoctrinated to go to the doctors, to listen to the school teachers, to listen to this and that, etc., we have a tendency to follow into the blindness, or be led by blind people who don't know shit, all right, to be frank. And all these toxicities, heavy metals, whether from the pans that we're cooking with, from the fillings that we have in our mouth, from the types of food that we eat, you know, like arsenic, lead, mercury, and, you know, other types of non-bioavailable metals that are going into your body, over time that accumulates in either your cells or your fat cells, and that creates toxic byproduct, okay? That'll cause you to be sluggish, that'll cause you to have brain fog, that'll mess up your digestion, and over time that is going to mess up your body, your cell's capacity to respond and react to conditions, okay? And I've been trying this out because it was a sale, it was like a little deal that Dr. Sherry Tenpenny had, and it was like $5 originally, it's like $80, so I wanted to give it a try. And it's called Pure Body Extra Strength Touchstone Essentials. And basically, forgot the name of the zeolite. Again, guys, your clinopatillolite, all right? It's basically like a mineral, not a mineral, but some sort of rare iron ore. That's the way I can describe it, okay? Look all this stuff up, guys. I know there's some of you guys like, oh, you probably shouldn't be speaking on this if you don't have that information or resources. But again, look, most of the stuff you'll read online, it's either recycled material by the same people. So it's like you're getting regurgitated knowledge. I rather try this stuff out for myself and speak from firsthand experience. But nevertheless, from my experience, what I know, or what it's supposed to do, is it's available in a powdered form or liquid form. There's debates on whether or not which one's superior. Again, can't tell you. I just know that when I combine this with Shilajit, my body has been responding better, okay? So the idea behind how this works is supposedly the zeolite or the clinopatillolite is a positively charged ion or a negative one, and it causes, when you ingest it, whatever bad metals that are supposedly positively charged gets attracted to this stuff, and over time it starts to excrete it out of your body. So it's a healthy and safe way because your body doesn't exactly absorb this stuff. It just passes through your system while it like sucks and magnetizes all that nasty metals away from your organs and your cells and your fat tissues. So these two products, Pure Black and zeolite, are new, but I definitely think they're beneficial, okay? So all these supplements, guys, you do not have to get, okay? I've spent a fuck ton of money on supplements because that's just how I value that's just what I value, you know? I'm a health and fitness fanatic, and I enjoy spending my money on health-related products. If I were you, I would just choose one or two of the stuff that I'm mentioning and give it a try, okay? So whichever resonates, give it a try, okay? And then the second thing that I do, which I'm doing right now, guess what's in here, okay? So usually the first thing I put is matcha, okay? But since I had coffee this morning, I don't really put any type of, I don't want to double dose on caffeine. Sometimes I do it if I'm like really stimulated, if I'm bored out of my fucking mind and I'm just like, I just want some stimulation, then I might drink coffee, I might drink matcha, or I might have a full bar of dark chocolate, which is like 600 calories. So guys, me and stimulants and drugs and psychedelics, I go ham on that stuff, or I can go ham on this stuff. So anyways, hope you guys don't mind me ranting. Again, you don't have to choose this brand. Ancha, honestly, I got this. I usually get like another brand. I wanted to try this one out, and you know, I felt like I got ripped off because they gave me a really small packet for the price I paid. But generally, you want to look at the ounces, right? How much you're paying per ounce. You want to look for first harvest as opposed to second harvest. and you ideally, you know, organic from Japan. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So I put matcha, spirulina, right? So matcha is good for antioxidants, right? ECG and all that weight loss bullshit. And then it's good for your skin, right? If you can see, hopefully my skin's looking good, you know, I'm getting a little glowy skin, you know, my skin, my muscles, you know, putting on some, you know, after my ceremony, I got hella skinny and I felt weak as shit, and I started eating some meat, which I'm going to talk about later, raw liver. But anyways, right here, so I had lot of matcha latte, first harvest pure organic matcha. And then I mix it with some spirulina, supposedly blood purifier. All right, again, you don't have to get this brand. Aspen Naturals. I just decided organic spirulina. This is from California. You know, a lot of people say don't get the spirulina from China. Don't get it from California. Don't get it from this country or that country. Honestly, I don't really know, guys. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is, yes, you see people just walk by. So all I really know is that it's a superfood, okay? And when I drink it, I feel good. And that's all I really care about, okay? That's why I eat this stuff and drink it. So this one's for California, maybe in a farm, secluded place, I don't know. I've heard that the best spirulina is supposedly from India. Again, research, if anyone knows, shoot it down below. I would love it. And if you want to send me some free stuff too, I wouldn't be opposed to that either. So I do matcha. I do spirulina. Sometimes I drink that as opposed to the Shilajit. You know, I've been doing that, you know, normally. And then the second thing I get is right here. Can you see it? Chlorella powder, cracked and organic. And this one is from Taiwan, Star West Botanicals. Okay, so also I've heard that in terms of chlorella, the best place to get it is from Taiwan because they have good regulation in terms of chlorella. So those are the three main ones that I put in this drink. There's more. Sometimes I add it, sometimes I add more, sometimes I add less, but let me explain why I use these three. Because the first thing in the morning, your body is receptive. So I want to put in some good nutrients. I mean, I'm not always good about that. Sometimes I'll drink like bulletproof coffee, which honestly isn't the best, despite all the intuitive benefits. When I drink bulletproof coffee, my body tenses up. Sometimes I'll mess with my gut. I'll mess with my digestion. So I like to drink this instead, okay? It's a great way to supercharge your body with a lot of micronutrients, right? Your vitamins and minerals. And it just alkalizes your body because all this green stuff, all this deep green stuff, all this algae, man, this is some good stuff, okay? So that's what I do with these three main ones. And then today, what I added was some maca root, maca equilibrium. This stuff was on sale too at my local health store. So a lot of times I'll buy it when it's on sale or I'll just buy it full-blown cost. It really depends on what I'm feeling. So if I see it, if I resonate with it, I get it, okay? So maca equilibrium, it's supposedly the most pure and potent source of maca. Revolution Macalibrium is for men throughout life to support normal hormone balance, supports adrenal hormone balance, supports sexual health, supports health energy levels, cardiovascular health, normal strength and endurance, healthy fertility. So basically, this is good for male fertility, virility, vitality, health energy, and vitality. I already said that. I put some of that in there. I put some probiotics, some lactobacillus and some other bifidobacterium, some other bullshit like that. Sprinkle some in here, put some raw honey. What else did I put? Oh, I put some wheatgrass. So this is like a powerhouse that I'm sipping on right now as I'm talking to you guys, just so I can show you that I practice what I preach. And honestly, it's not that bad. And then sometimes I'll do one more thing. I know, you guys are probably like, damn, this guy takes a fuck ton of supplements. I used to be that guy who judges other people for taking a lot of supplements. And then I realized, like, I decided to experiment with it, and I felt like my body worked better because when I go to the gym, I go hard, guys. I go hard. I train like an animal, okay? And I train harder than most of the guys who probably do stuff trains. At least that's what I would like to believe. And I realized during the earlier years of my training that I wasn't recovering fast enough, you know, like my genetics don't support my work ethic. So when I experimented with some of the supplements during my LA Fit Expo journey, I was like, wow, my body works a lot better. And then ever since, I was hooked on supplements, guys. I like to experiment with all this, and where I want to take my company, where I want to take my 2 companies actually, is to partner up with affiliates and to partner up with top of the line supplement products, which is a brief glimpse of what I'm trying to do, but that's all I want to share. So essentially, I'm going to be experimenting with products, top of the line products, so that I could recommend people the best of the best, so that we can all evolve our gene line to all tap into our highest potential as humans. But anyways, second thing, I try to do it all natural, by the way. I don't want to take that synthetic bullshit, right? Like, I used to take creatine every now and then like I tried some L-citrulline malate. I've tried like, what's the other one? Beta-alanine, and that stuff, it just feels too synthetic for my body. So all this stuff is natural, right? Astaxanthin, good for cellular health. I haven't taken one today, so I'll take one 6 milligram microalgae. All right, I couldn't even pronounce the name, astaxanthin. I thought it was some synthetic stuff, but I looked into it, right? Microalgae, and it's good for cardiovascular health, antioxidants. It's good, basically cell health, okay? My body responds a lot better when I take these. And also, when I take, I believe, mushrooms, one of the Genius Mushrooms brand that I've tried recently, that is amazing for cardiovascular health too. My body just like recovers during my workout so much quicker. Like between sets, when I do my breathing, I would be within like, normally I would rest like a minute, but within 30 minutes, I'm back to regulated. And that's probably a combination of astaxanthin. It's probably a combination of the spirulina and chlorella and green drink that I drink, and also the it was lion's mane, cordyceps, and reishi D mushroom. So I go ham on my supplements, guys. Oh man. And you know, my parents always nagged about like, oh, how do you need all the supplements? Like, you know, how, like, okay, look, this is what I realized, okay? 1, I stopped being as judgmental, but number 2, let me drop it to you why I'm doing all this stuff. First, it's an experiment in the sea, what allows my body to operate at optimal capacity. Hence the reason behind Optimize Essentials. Within every field, there is optimization. But anyhow, so first one is to experiment and to find the best products to help my body optimize. And the second one is so that I can share it with people, okay? That's the second one. And then what is the third one? And also, the third one is, in the past, when we were living in harmony with the environment, with Earth, we didn't have to worry about all this toxic bullshit that they're feeding us, right? We didn't have to worry about electromagnetic pollution. We didn't have to worry about toxic amalgam fillings, right? We didn't have to worry about heavy metal toxicities within the environment. We didn't have to worry about pollution. We didn't have to worry about a bunch of GMOs, pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, rodenticides, right? Got all this from Paul Chek. And just like GMO bullshit that they're feeding us, okay? We didn't have to worry about all that. So to combat this stuff, to have your body more resilient, to be more adaptive, in a sense, you do have to take, not this many, but you do have to take some form of supplements that will allow your body to be highly resistant to this bullshit that they're feeding you, okay? So anyways, I forgot this big, large machine. So this is an air purifier, okay? I decided to experiment this recently as well. You know, the funny thing is in Santa Ana, or like in California right now, Southern California, there's Santa Ana winds, and there's a fire again. So there happened like multiple fires this year. So air purifier, just to breathe in the cleanest oxygen that I can, because, you know, face mask, you're blocking your body's most important health function, guys. Come on now. If you don't breathe, you're gonna die. So why are you blocking your airflow? Don't do that, okay? So I wanted to experiment with this. It's hard to say, you know, I can't really tell. They're like micro increments. So basically the way I'm synthesizing or experimenting with this is, once you get to a certain level, right, the higher you climb, the more minute those differences are, all right? In the beginning, you get like beginners, what's it called? Like beginners gains, you know, sorenesses. And a lot of that is going to be like very noticeable in the beginning. But as you level up, so like when I used to play MapleStory, this game, right, the higher level you get, the more you have to grind, the longer it'll take to level up. And sometimes when you kill a monster, you only gain like 0.001%. But the idea is the higher level you get, you know, the more advanced, more strong, more knowledgeable, more wise you get. So all this stuff is going to add that extra inch, extra percentage, even if it's 0.01, 0.05, or 0.1% difference in your life, it's going to make all the difference. So anyways, which one haven't I covered? Right here, frog medicine, guys. I don't do this that much because this shit is like potent, all right? Frog medicine, if you can see my scars, put like 6 dots there. Frog medicine combo, okay? This is, thank you for my Kundalini peeps for doing this. What is this? This is basically frog excretion. As you can see, that first fourth of it I already scraped off. I've used a decent amount. Basically what this does is once you put it in your body, right, you burn off some holes, some skin, burn off some skin, like little holes, and you put the frog poison on, and there's like, what was it, like not pepsin, but there's like peptides, there you go, peptides in this. There's certain types of chemicals that it basically surges through your body and it drops like bombs, all right? Like it basically causes your body to have an immune reaction. You get like super like car sick or like food poisoning type of feeling, and you're just like, oh, for the next 20 minutes, and your face swells up, your blood your heart rate increases, and that's basically your body like, okay, we have a toxin, okay? This is like frog poison, right? Frog excretion. And your body's like, we got to get rid of this. So it's basically improving your lymph system. It's improving the excretions within your body, and you basically purge. You're like, blah, 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 and you're expelling all the toxins, all the nasty byproducts. Sometimes you'll poop too, because it just basically flushes out all the harmful bacteria. I don't know about the good bacteria. It might do that as well. It flushes out the harmful bacteria. Basically, parasites, fungus, any type of, virus, so to say. And it just causes your body to expel that, because this shit is powerful, right? It's basically, it's poison, right? You're putting frog poison in your body so that your body's like absorbing it, and it's like taking it through everywhere, and it's trying to like get rid of it, right? It's trying to get rid of it, trying to make you throw up, it's trying to make you poop. So it's a really good way to purge. So I do this maybe like once a month or so. I haven't done it. I've done it before my ayahuasca ceremony. I did a fuck ton, guys. So I wanted to do 369, right? The Tesla code. I did like 3 here, 6, and then I did like 6 and then 3, but I messed it up. So I actually did 10. So in 3 days, I did like, let me see, 3, 6, 9 plus, I did like 19 dots. And by the 3rd round, I was just like, oh, I don't want to do this. No mas, papi. No mas. So yeah, combo, I do that every now and then as well. And then finally, to close things off, we're in the home stretch. Right here, baby, right here. Raw liver, I've been giving this a try. Bison liver, okay? Raw bison liver. So once this defrosts, I'm gonna cut it into some pieces, and I'm gonna let it defrost, and I'm gonna eat some today. And the idea is liver, especially when it's raw, has all of its enzymes and bioavailable nutrients intact. And the idea is that liver is one of the most nutrient-rich foods, but it's best consumed raw. It's my first time doing it raw, so wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die from food poisoning. I highly doubt it, though. I don't even think you'll get sick. If anything, I'll feel more vitalized. But the idea behind detoxification is you want to incorporate some good fats. And this isn't exactly fat, but it has a lot of minerals, vitamins and minerals, again, to supercharge your body. And you want to, the fat helps chelate the heavy metals away from your body. So if you want your detox mechanisms to work efficiently, you want to have some high quality fats. And since I'm not a vegan and vegetarian and I love meat, I can't wait to give this a try, guys. I'm loving it. It's gonna turn me into a werewolf, all right? So this is good for hormonal health. It's gonna be good for ramping up your growth hormones, your testosterone, especially if you do some weightlifting, some resistance training. What else? And yeah, good for iron if you're iron deficient. And yeah, I don't know too much about liver. Again, guys, I'm just gonna eat it and find out and see how it makes my body feel. And if I like it, I'm gonna keep doing it, okay? So yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you. That was kind of long. Hopefully you stuck along, I have a tendency to rant and ramble. That's just who I am. And yeah, so just a brief recap. Air filter. Morning, I either drink my green drink with spirulina, chlorella, matcha. Those are the 3 trinities that I must have in there. If I have coffee, then I drink this a little bit later. But now I've been experimenting with Shilajit, right? Himalayan condensed type of goodies. Zeolite for the heavy metal toxicity, heavy metal elimination. And then I'll throw some astaxanthin, which is more microalgae to help support cellular health and response. And then every now and then I'll throw some maca in there. I don't always take maca, but if I'm just feeling like YOLO, I just throw some in there. And then here we go. Here's the sticks and the combo medicine. And the last thing is the bison liver that I'll be trying today. So those are the ways I'm upgrading my cells and my DNA. This is part 1. This is the foundation of how to cleanse and prepare your body for the more advanced stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you, how to control your mood and your vibration. I'm going to have more samples of stuff that I'm going to be using, that I'm going to be experimenting with. Again, this is part 1, so there's probably going to be part 2 and part 3. Part 2 is going to be a little bit more supplementation, tools to improve the mood. And after that, I'm going to have some like practical visualizations, some affirmations, and some ways to use your mind so that you can upgrade your cells and DNA even more. So this pretty much sets the tone, the foundation for the stuff. Let me turn this off real quick. Yep, see you guys, I'm getting calls, but yeah, I gotta close it off here because it's gonna get too long and you guys probably don't wanna hear me ramble. But anyways, this is all the stuff I'm doing right now to prepare my body, to clean it out, to have it at the most optimum state so that I can enhance my vibration even more so that I can continue to upgrade after, right? So first, clean, clear, connected, and then after that, improve the vibration, right, through different plant medicines and supplements, and then finally upgrade it even more through the mind, okay? Because now you have a vehicle, a supercharged vehicle to attack the world and to respond to life, okay? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share your comments down below, let me know what type of stacks that you guys like to do. Again, all these stuff I've tried, but some are newer than others, so don't feel obligated to get any of them or all of them. Get the ones that resonate with you and experiment it step by step. And if you have some supplements that you want to recommend, if you want some supplements you want to send me, hey guys, I'm all for it. I'd love to experiment. And that's it. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.